Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. Now that Jupiter goes direct, how is Pisces impacted? Hi Pisces, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. So now I realize that you are impacted by Jupiter going direct because Jupiter is also your ruling planet. Both Neptune and Jupiter rule Pisces. You are just so interesting. We learn more about everything as time progresses. So there's a pretty big impact with you. Okay? Things that were stagnant or slow or lack clarity seem to progress forward. Okay. Conflict, 5 of Wands. Well, that would be a blockage. And 5 of Wands is conflict with others. Look, they're kickboxing. But this is really an energy of anger, discontent, disagreement, not on the same page, misalignment, and that will block progression forward. Shadow energy, it lacks the light to be informative, to give direction, because it's clouded emotion. So Spirit is saying that be mindful of disillusionment and escapism and clouded emotions, or acting from that energy, right? King of Wands, not able to accomplish anything, unfocused, things are not clear, and could be going through some self-sabotage, chaotic conflict. So something is going on right now. There's a lot of chaos and conflict, and it's been stopping you. And during this retrograde energy, I feel, Pisces, it may not all be as a result of you personally. Like, you could be feeling all of this different energy at different times as a result of different experiences, something happening to somebody you love, or something happening to you, or something, a disagreement with somebody you love. This is with a person that matters, right? There's also something about a lot of hands in the pot, like the 7 of Cups. Each cup has something different, so that's a lot of opinions of others, right? You're trying to pick, I don't know. Oh my goodness, feeling betrayed. This goes from bad to worse here. You were going through a lot during this Mercury retrograde. Yes. I do see things changing now that your ruling planet Jupiter is direct, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's the planet of forward movement, good fortune, favor, mercy, grace. A lot of past energy that didn't allow you to progress, or you, right? You were focused on a lot of different conflicting issues. You had a lot going on in the past. Some of it was your worth, your value, your confidence, your courage. Okay. Yeah, there was cloud, and that's why Spirit says be mindful of escapism or disillusionment as a result of something not going your way. Yes, he's trying to instill hope. Okay. Action. dedication, persistence, bring clarity and truth. Okay, future energy. Oh, I see. Yes. 3 of Cups. I have to get that. 3 of Cups. I have to get that, right? Yeah. Okay, here we go. 3 of Cups. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So you definitely are coming from a state of chaos, conflict, disagreements, unalignment. This retrograde energy slowed you down. It did. Because it was a time of reassessing exactly who the issue was with, because there needed to be clarity brought to confusion. The situation was an emotional matter. Yes, with Wands, a lot of emotion. Especially the King of Wands reverse and the 5 of Wands. Emotion. And sometimes when emotion precedes logic, the outcome isn't always good. This is all about you maybe feeling like the weight of the world was on your shoulders. There was some holding back with 4 of Pentacles. Holding back, security, stability, maybe being there for somebody. Maybe you felt somebody was holding back from you, but there is truth that is brought to the situation and clarity regarding the King of Pentacles. That's a king, that's a parent, that's an authority figure, a job maybe. And that's also us securing our foundation, building our own security, preparing to take care of a family, the King of Pentacles, especially with Jupiter going direct in Cancer. Cancer is all about family, protecting them. Absolutely. So I also see you thinking from a financial standpoint and planning for the future, like thinking ahead of responsibilities. Somebody has love on their mind, or I also see this as new soulmates. Okay, yeah, if there was a lot of conflict and disagreements, misalignments, that definitely you have to move away from that energy and foster stronger, supportive relationships. For some of you, you have to make amends there, or they have to make amends. But in order for amends to happen, both parties have to allow it, right? Yes. So I see that you do have the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups, good times ahead, meeting new soulmates, or you're getting clarity with a soulmate, regarding a soulmate, regarding the future planning of a soulmate, having children, a home, a house. This is the children, Page of Pentacles. Tell me more, Spirit. Especially in Cancer, Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about Jupiter going direct in Cancer? Today, yesterday, around this time, it's happening. But shift is gradual, right? Unless it's unexpected energy coming through. Energy shifting is gradual. Absolutely. What else does? Yeah. Look at this. The sun. Leo energy. You have Leo, Aries, Sag here. A lot of Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You are here. A lot of cups. This is what I was saying, making sure that you don't react based on emotion, and that you take time to get in touch with your feelings. Okay. A lot of clarity with the Ace of Swords is being brought to confusing situations so that you can let them go and move beyond. This is where spirits and where I see you. Once you get this clarity, I think that brings the amends, because the sun is happiness. There's something here. There's someone, they make you happy. You make them happy. There's innocence. And you're optimistic. Success. There's fun there. A playful side. Focus on that. It could involve a Virgo. Virgo is very important, but also in the past you have had time to think about it, to put things in perspective with Hermit energy. And notice these are spiritual cards, the Sun and the Hermit. Yeah, this is about you elevating spiritually and thinking about what you value most, who's most important to you. You have the King of Pentacles twice, planning for the future. This is your masculine energy starting to get serious about the future. Something has changed. Maybe someone's pregnant. Maybe just the way that you feel about your home and house situation under this Cancer energy. And I do feel that whatever's been going on, it becomes amplified when Jupiter is direct. Jupiter brings expansion, amplification. It brings fast movement, forward movement. Anything that existed that you're working on is what is amplified, revved up, right? Whatever this King of Pentacles is, I feel like a family, security, stability, protection. It all aligns with this Cancer energy too. And being a provider, male or female. Because as the Queen of Pentacles, you're no slouch. Together, you are a power couple. But here is where you decide to join forces to even make that stronger. And there is a baby here. Yes. There's a baby here. That's also this sun, enlightening. Happiness, joy, innocence. What else, Spirit? Pisces. Something with the past. The King of Wands reversed. He is a liar, really. Like he is puffed up, always exaggerates. He's an exaggerator. Always wanting to make it look like more, like higher, better. Right? Very deceptive. That's that disillusionment. So, yeah, I do see that Jupiter going direct changes your whole perspective. Like it moves you from that energy. But I think that now with the Sun and the Hermit here, you have discernment. You're able to spot any deceptive energy easier, right? And you're also able to clear up any miscommunication, because Virgo is here, and Also, Mercury retrograde, right, is currently happening. So there could be misunderstandings, miscommunication. And I see that clearing up also, but anything that could be a blockage to what you're trying to accomplish in the future, focusing in on that, because it's all about enhancing what was underway, what was good, and expanding it. And Jupiter, is Pisces ruler. And Neptune is influencing your dreams and your desires and spirituality at this time. You have the Hermit, the Hangman, the Sun. Something's being revealed very spiritual, and it has to do with the King, Queen of Pentacles. Your emotions, your feelings are moving away from any conflicting energy, unaligned energy, and focusing on what's being shown to you. Okay, Spirit, anything else with this deck? Yes? Okay. Yeah, look where you're headed, the Ten of Cups. That is like self-fulfillment, though. Realizing something for yourself that leads you to further happiness. Yes, you're realizing that some of the energy may not be justified, but you have to recognize it and change it. Some of it is justified. You still have to recognize it and change it. Right. It's all about a positive end result, though, the Ten of Cups. It's all about maintaining whatever is. It may have been clouded in the past, but it brings happiness and joy. It's innocence there. It's success. It's optimism. Tell me about love, Spirit. Yeah, your intuitiveness is very high because of Neptune's influence. Expect increased creativity. I tell you that all the time because your sign is in the North Node until like July. And anything that you touch, when Jupiter is direct, it expands. It grows. Spirit says stay optimistic. If you are optimistic when Jupiter is direct, it grows faster, I just heard. Yeah, this is a time to work on anything you are partnered with, whether it concerns work or love. Tell me what's going on with work for Pisces. 1818 on the clock when I looked at. Sudden changes. You're reeling in frivolous spending. You have short-term goals and long-term goals. That means that is the King of Pentacles. You're putting something away for the long-term goals. Some of you are artists, and I see artistically, because you're in the North Node, anything that you've been working on in the past that you pick up again can take flight quickly, Pisces. No matter how long it's been since you've put it down, Spirit said. Right. Also, it's a time to start cutting corners, budgeting. Right. Somebody could even be fired, a pay cut. That would bring money conflicts also. Right. But this is time for you to experience a lucky break based on what you've been doing. So if you've been putting forward some work, certain areas, use all of that to bring attention to yourself. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough, a lucky break, good fortune. an opportune chance for you. It's going to lead to improved finances. It's a surprise. It's a 4-leaf clover, though. It's a good surprise. Also, when Jupiter is direct, it's a good time to take a chance, right? Not a wild chance, a strategic chance. Yes. And that means thinking outside of your comfort zone, doing something that maybe you've always wanted to do, or completing some projects that were left open. I do see the gears are moving. Pisces, definitely you want more, and you're prepared to work hard. You're putting plans in motion. That's the King of Pentacles. You had the King of Pentacles twice. And when Jupiter is direct, that is the time to put plans in motion. Also, new relationships are formulating. These are successful ones. Bringing you security, actually. Making you feel more, because they're supportive. They're in alignment. Okay. Some of you could come into money somehow. There's an inheritance or something. It allows you to pay off some debt. Absolutely pay off the debt before you do anything else. There is advancement in whatever you have planted the seeds before. Now they're going to start bearing some fruit. You're going to see some type of achievements. Whatever was slow and stagnated, Jupiter lifts the blockages, right? The gears the wheel starts to turn again. And money begins to come in again. Slow but steady. Yes, stay visionary, forward movement. Okay? And just tell me one more thing here. Give me a last card. Because energy doesn't change or shift quickly. It flows and it's gradual. So just continue to allow things to progress steadily. Progress, you will see it for sure. And in terms of love, emotional baggage can weigh down relationships. Definitely unpack it. Somebody is, with all this conflict, the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the King of Wands, deception, lies. It is weighing you down. Somebody is right there in the midst of that, feeling weighed down. Spirit says unpack the baggage. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Long distance. Love knows no distance. Somebody may have to take a train to get to love. Could be a little distance. Maybe this is about a long distance relationship. Hopefully you're working on closing that distance, that gap. But love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. Okay, Pisces. Thank you so much for staying till the end. I hope that you were able to get something from this. And if that's so, share the video with others. We could help them. Also, leave a comment. There is a new moon getting ready to come up in your sign later in the month. Yeah, this is a time for letting go of baggage and starting over, starting anew, forgiving, making amends, and making your circle smaller. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Things didn't go your way, but you had to learn. Happiness is real and it's possible and it's all around you. Understand it's a process and you must be in pursuit of it. We're responsible for our own happiness. Joy is fluid. It's all in the little things. that you then experience the big things. Yeah. So sometimes, maybe, like I said, there were projects you started or things you did that you didn't complete, or it wasn't time when you tried. But now if you try again, it will be time. 101 in the comments. And until the next moon phase, Pisces, namaste.